So I am into my AWS learning journey, and I recently spent few days in learning this amazing service of AWS, which is quite famous, called as EC2. So EC2 is basically a service in AWS where you can configure your own system on a cloud, basically a computer which you can access publicly anywhere in the world, and which they call as an instance. So while creating this instance, you need to configure two things. One is hardware and second is software. And the level of software and hardware configurations these guys have, it's basically insane. Let me show you. So here I am into my AWS dashboard, and if I go to this instance type, so this is basically where we can configure the hardware of our computer, and they have almost 495 options, and you can pretty much build any system with no matter what computing power, what memory power you need. You can build pretty much anything, and that's why the big giant Netflix is completely on AWS. So as you can see here, this is one of their hardware configuration. So it has a 96 core CPU, 384 GB RAM, and 100 gigabit network preferences. This is basically a network line which is connected to that system, and that is 100 gigabit throughput. So in the same way as you configure the hardware, you have to configure the software which will be put on that hardware. So they named it Amazon Machine Image, basically AMIs. If I go to AMI category, you can see these guys are literally doing, I don't know in what the hell world you have heard about all these operating system even existed. As you can see, these guys have almost 5,457 operating systems. That is so amazing, and I was literally amazed by this thing, and I'm learning it currently. Let's see what happens.